Trump's policies are already paying dividends, already working. Let's go back in time to 1973 and 1974, the massive inflation that occurred back then. What caused that massive inflation? Anyone want to take a guess? Oh yeah, the OPEC did. Interesting. OPEC caused massive inflation. No, it's the Federal Reserve. What was OPEC doing? Rationing the amount of oil they deliver to the U.S. Interesting, is it not? Interesting. As such, the price of oil is going through the roof. So price of oil led to massive inflation in 73, 74. Is it not interesting? You can go to 75 too. Massive inflation in the 70s for sure. What are we seeing now? The price of oil since Trump took office is down 25%, amigos. 25%. Just since these massive tariff concerns, oil has gone down $10 per crude, I think it's per barrel of crude, just in the last week. It was at 71, now it's at 61 a barrel. It was as high as over 80 a barrel when Trump took office. Yeah, that's deflationary. That's deflationary. Everything is fixated on energy. You can reduce the cost of energy, you reduce the cost of almost everything that's out there. Price of eggs, everyone's bitching before about the price of eggs. Price of eggs way down. Gasoline's gone up a little bit, but still, $3.15 or so. It's too high. I wish it weren't that high. And that might be reflected later on as petroleum becomes gasoline, crude oil becomes gasoline and whatnot. And look, I'm not an expert in this stuff, but I do know the OPEC sanctions and whatnot put massive amounts of inflationary pressures in the 70s. Nixon, get off the gold stand. I thought I was going to hit a squirrel. I didn't want to hit a squirrel. No, not at all. In fact, why did inflation go down in the 80s? Oh, because we had massive deregulation of the oil markets and opened up the crude drilling and whatnot. And again, my man Richard Vague's book, The Paradox of Debt, just read it for yourself. And if you don't agree, that's fine. Show us where you think it's wrong. Treasury, the yields are going way down. They're up a little bit in the last day. Today they're up. But basically, since Trump took office, Treasury yields are way down, which means the bond prices are going up, which definitely is not a sign of inflation. You would not buy bonds, especially longer bonds, let's say a 10-year Treasury, even a 30-year Treasury, if you thought inflation was imminent. You just wouldn't do that. It makes no sense. So what would happen is if you thought inflation was imminent, you would sell your bonds, which means the yield would go up. Price goes down, the yield goes up. And that just has not happened. Oil's going down. Treasury bonds are going up, meaning the yields are going down, the price of eggs is going down. Obviously, the price of eggs going up like that was all due to stupid swine flu or bird flu, whatever the hell the flu was, freaking monkeypox. But, this stuff takes time. It's working. But the stocks, Josh, the stocks, don't you know? Oh, my goodness, my friends. Oh, my goodness. The vast majority of people, the bulk of their net worth is in their home prices. Home prices have leveled off, going down a little bit, not much. They need to be going down more, frankly. And no one would gripe about that. No one would say, oh my goodness, home prices are down. That's a bad thing. Unless you're getting ready to sell your house. But even if you sell your house, you still got to buy something. You see what I'm saying? So, you're selling the transaction, you got to buy on the other side of the transaction. So if you sold your house today and went down, the house you bought was probably going down too. But no one would gripe about home prices. If someone said, I can buy a house for 25% less, no one would say, oh my goodness, that's such a bad thing. No one would say that. Again, you have to live someplace, all right? So if you were to buy your house, sell a house for 25% less, you're most likely going to buy a house for the same. So it's, I don't want to say reciprocal, but it's even Steven in that regard. Stocks, on the other hand, yeah, they're dropping. Drop like a brick in water. Had a nice little run for many years. We're still way above where we were 2 years ago. And it's just nature of the beast, man. Bear markets come all the time. And the vast majority of people, I don't want my stocks to go down. Actually, I don't mind. Why? Because I'm still putting money in every single month. Just plugging money in. Got a bunch of cash sitting on the side earning 4.5%. Got some long government bonds sitting on the side earning 4.5 to 5%, basically 4.8. When it gets real dicey, I will sell my bonds and I'll put those in the stocks for sure. That's just the nature of the beast. So I like stocks going down because I like to purchase stocks when they're up 25% off. So just a fact, man. And you should too. Well, I'm retired. All right, well, that's why you have the cash. So anyway, Trump's policies are working. They'll continue to work. We're going to get more manufacturing back to the United States. It's inevitable because we have the biggest consumer spending country by far in the world. People need to sell us stuff, and they know if they can sell us stuff, if they got to take a little bit of a hit to come to the United States or eat the tariff costs, they're going to do that because they do not want to lose the American market. It's about doggone time someone's recognizing this. All right, God bless.